A very warm welcome, students. We will start the third part of utility analysis. In this we are going to discuss relationship between total utility and marginal utility. So here there is a diagram and table, so we will go accordingly. The question which can be asked, that explain the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. So understand first what is total utility and what is marginal utility. Total utility, in short, it is called as TU, and marginal utility, in short, it is called as MU. Total utility refers to the aggregate utility. Aggregate is total, derived by the consumer from all the units of the commodity consumed. It is an aggregate of utilities from all successive units of commodity consumed. That means successive means next. For example, one glass of water, second glass of water, third glass of water. So when we count or when we calculate total, we get the total utility, that is called as aggregate of utility of that water. Second, marginal utility. Marginal utility refers to the additional utility derived by the consumer from an additional unit of commodity consumed. For example, it is an addition made by the last unit of commodity consumed. For example, I have one glass of water, and if I take, I will have another glass of water, second glass of water. The second glass is called as marginal. If I am taking third glass, then third will be called as marginal. That means the additional utility derived to the consumer from the additional unit of commodity. So one glass of water, so second glass of water will be considered as a marginal. The third will be called as marginal, right? So when the utility derived by a consumer from an additional unit of the commodity consumed, it is called as marginal utility. Let us understand the relationship with the tabular example. Marginal utility derived from various units of commodity and its total utility are interrelated. The table explains the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Here in this example, we have taken commodity X or unit of X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These all are hypothetical figures or hypothetical measurement, imaginary measurement. So from the first unit of the commodity, total utility is 10, marginally is also 10. From the second one, it is 18. So the difference between these two, that is 10 to 18, is 8. So marginal utility is 8. 8 is added over here. From the third unit of commodity, it is 24. So the difference between 24 and 18, marginal utility is 6. From the fourth unit, it is 28. The difference between these two, total utility 24 to 28, it is 4. From the fifth, it is 30. That is, the difference is 2. So here it is 2. From the sixth, it is 30. The same utility. So the marginal utility is 0. And from the seventh, it is 28. That means less total utility. So the difference between these two is minus 2. So here the marginal utility becomes negative. Minus 2 is negative. Let us understand the diagram of this, how we can explain with the help of diagram. In economics, diagrams and tables are really very important. So you have to draw the diagram in a very nice way. This axis is called as x-axis, this axis is called as y-axis. Okay, in the diagram, x-axis, this x-axis measures the units of commodity. Here we have given the name, units of commodity, and y-axis indicates the total utility and marginal utility. So first you have to draw the diagram, give the name x-axis, y-axis, then what you are measuring on x-axis, what you are measuring on y-axis, we have to write. So we can understand that what we are drawing the diagram. The diagram shows that the total utility curves slopes upwards from here. According to the table, we got the point, right? So from the first unit, we got 10 total utility. So the first point is here, right? So the total utility curve is sloping here from upwards, like from 10 utility to 18, then 24, then it is 28, then 30 is constant, and then it is coming down, right? So total utility curve slopes upwards, whereas the marginal utility curve slopes downwards, because in the marginal utility we have seen that 10 to 8 to 6, 4, 2, 0, 0, and then it is going into the negative area. Marginal utility curve slopes downwards. Okay, it shows it shows the negative or zero utility levels of marginal utility when it is intersecting or it is touching to the x-axis. It shows here the utility is 0, and after that it becomes negative. Now here one thing very important, when the total utility and marginal utility of very first units are consumed are same over here, right? They are same over here. I'll explain it to you in the next page. As the consumer consumes further units of X, the total utility increases, or I will show you with the help of diagram. We will go in the last page only. As the consumer consumes more and more units of commodity, see the total utility and marginal utility from the very first unit of X consumed is same. So we are showing it with point here. As the consumer consumes further units of utility, the total utility increases at the diminishing rate and the marginal utility diminishes. At a particular stage, total utility reaches to maximum. 30 is the total utility, maximum total utility, and remains constant. For at 30 it remains constant, whereas the marginal utility becomes 0. Here marginal utility becomes 0. When total utility is maximum, marginal utility is 0. This point is called as point of satiety. After this point, any additional unit consumed further results in decline in total utility. It is going down from 30 to 28, and while marginal utility is becoming negative. After reaching a point of satiety, a rational consumer should stop his consumption, because the maximum limit of satisfaction is here. He reached already to the maximum unit of satisfaction, and there is no addition to the total utility. On the contrary, total utility is diminishing. So the consumption beyond the point of satiety transfers satisfaction into dissatisfaction, or utility into disutility. So this is what I explained in the next page. The same thing I explained with the help of diagram. So the consumption beyond the point of satiety transforms satisfaction into dissatisfaction, or utility into disutility. This is what is the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. It's really very interesting. This example you have to always remember, because in the law of diminishing marginal utility we are going to carry the same example. Students, the question can be explain the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. First give the definition of TU and MU, then give this table, then diagram and diagram's explanation. Here your explanation is over of this question. Thank you very much.